Hi there, it's time for the weekly video. I have had some shopping, some posts for the last week, so there are a few treats, and you know what? I've even seen one of them. Yes, shock horror, I bought something, I was able to watch it straight away. Extra shock horror, it wasn't that good, but let's get round to what we are here for. Okay, don't worry, that's just parts dropping off, not me. Stuff in the cinema room. Anyway, from Indicator, this excellent Enter Santo set. We did a Santo film for the podcast. Was it Santo versus the monsters or versus Frankenstein? It was something Santo related. It was my first Santo. I figured this lovely set will be a way to check out a couple of more Santo movies, and Indicator, always quality, always good. That arrived at the same time as The Big Gun Down. I've seen quite a lot of love for this already, so I'm thinking this will be a good one to check out, hopefully at some point soon. I don't know when. I mean, it's a really busy schedule. This week we've got two other films to watch for the podcast. I picked Putney Swope, which is an Indicator release somewhere in this room. I will be watching. Dave picked Golden Arm, so that's two. We get those. I do my blog every day. That included, I watched An Angel at My Table, finally, the Jane Campion film. That's just under 3 hours, I want to say. Really good, really worthwhile, but that's just one of many I was fitting in for this week. And I think next week will be the Underwater special. So, Underwater, picked by myself. The Rift, possibly, picked by someone. And I've gone blank already. I cannot remember what else we're doing, but it should be a fun watery time. But that'll be about 4 extra movies to cram in. So you can see where the hours fill up. And this is with me not watching as much junk TV as most people, although I do also watch my share of junk TV. Anyway, let's get back to this. .com for Murder arrived, an Arrow video release. As I've said many times before, I've given up on ordering from Arrow. That was ordered from Amazon. Arrived pretty much on the day of release. No problems with payment, no problems with postage, packaging. It's fine. I watched it the other day, and it's a terrible film. Terrible, but kind of fun in an early 2000s thriller about the dark magic of the internet way. I think Tyler could end up loving that, so I might make him watch it at some point. And then Indicator had a little offer on. They had some limited edition discs returned, so you can pick them up if you're quick enough. I picked up To Sir With Love, which I've never seen, and I keep hearing more about Sidney Poitier. I picked up The Stone Killer, which I'd never seen, and for some reason had a hankering for it. I was humming and hawing over it when it was first available, and I didn't go for it, and obviously missed the boat. So I went for it now. I also picked up, let me just go down here, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Now, I picked this up because You People on Netflix is one that we briefly discussed on the show, and I said it's kind of an updated version of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner with some more comment on cultural appropriation, and obviously you had a sort of divide or bit of antagonism as well between the different faiths, the Judaism and the Muslim faith on one side, as well as the racial divide and the sort of lessons on, you know, having common ground and what, you know, how we treat one another. Anyway, it's very much in the vein of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, really, but I realised I hadn't watched Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, and I didn't have the limited edition of it. But it turns out I had the standard edition of it. Now, it's somewhere on the shelf just behind the phone, is the limited edition that I got. So I have this standard edition Blu-ray of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. So, if anyone watches the video to the end, if you're in the UK and you'd like the standard Blu-ray edition of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, then, you know, just drop a comment. Drop a comment, hopefully give us a like on the video, maybe mention some Sidney Poitier titles, maybe give me some advice on starting my proper journey through Poitier's filmography, or just comment about any of the other films mentioned, any of the films on the podcast, anything you want. A little like, a little comment, I'll see who's there, and hopefully by next week I can just pick a winner just for this. It's just a standard Blu-ray of Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. I tell you what, actually, no, we won't do that. We will not do that. I'll throw in, I've got a Blu-ray of Patton, another film that I accidentally bought twice, don't tell anyone, and standard Blu-ray of The Frighteners, which features the making of and the commentary with Peter Jackson. I can do that because I think I may have shown this. Anyway, I got the huge turbine edition of The Frighteners, and it's amazing, and I will never want for another edition of The Frighteners. So nobody is getting that. That doesn't go anywhere out of my sight. But there you go. You can have The Frighteners, Patton, and Guess Who's Coming to Dinner standard edition Blu-ray. You can have three free Blu-rays, not 3 for 20, not 3 for 2. You can have these 3 Blu-rays if you live in the UK, you try to give us a like and a little comment about something movie related that we would enjoy reading, and I just do a random draw, hopefully before next Monday, and see who gets. Yeah, nice little treat for anyone who has watched to the end of this video. And it's not a very long video, so maybe it'll remind people that it's worth checking out the videos once a week, usually on Mondays, sometimes Tuesdays. A like and subscribe is always valued for the podcast, for the YouTube channel. We don't ask for any monetary donations. We do just ask that people try and share us around a little bit sometimes, get our name out there, get us on the radar of people who might enjoy some of the nonsense that we talk on a weekly basis. That's it. That's all for now, and I will speak to you next week. Bye.